All right, Bobcat fans, we are here inside the halls of Hallsville ISD. This segment sponsored by Roofmasters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Our guest today is Mr. Thomas Beranek. Mr. Beranek, how are you, sir?
I am doing all right. How are you?
Man, doing wonderful. Mr. Beranek, we've got a lot of questions, but we just got to interview, I guess, one of your pupils there. I want to know, man, what's it like working with a kid like Tucker Souls?
It's humbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get to put in a lot of the elbow work with him, grease work, or is it something you just kind of monitor what he's doing?
Mainly just let him go with it. And sometimes, if he needs a kick in the rear end,
Put it on it?
make it happen. But other than that, it's pretty seamless.
Now, being a former drill instructor, you just kind of guide kids like that in the right. Just give them what they want, get out the way.
Correct.
And I've seen this class down there. You've got several kids you've got them lined out. Talk about some projects that we've had.
Oh,
Besides the big giant trailer that
we've
won everything.
We had a smoker. We have several smokers, some fire pits, epoxy tables. We've had a whole lot. Bookshelves, poker tables. Over 50 plus projects.
What is your favorite project that a student has ever done?
This year, I'll talk about this year.
Okay.
It would be the smoker that Gabriel Bennett and Dawson Fields put together.
And why was it?
Smoking, a smoker, and a poker table. You had me on both of them.
He had you on both of them. we couldn't even, if they were doing like some little gin or something on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't talk about that though. No, and Mr. Beranek, do you see many students like that are just, are special coming into it? I know you have more than one, but just that level.
Yeah, it's that most of them have that light bulb that just is there. I mean, some you have to change it in and out.
Right.
But these
Twist
kids,
it a little bit.
Yeah, these kids, I mean, being an electrician, some of them have the brand new up-to-date LEDs, and some of them are still, running Thomas Edison style.
So this past week, we let's talk about Farm City Week. That's our World Series in Harrison County, especially you coming from the rival school over there.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about how we did over there.
We swept it. All the projects that were there, we in the top 5 in every class except for one. And that's just because we didn't have any projects in it. But, we had Grand Reserve, several of them in the live auction, which to be in the live auction, you have to win that class. And so, at the end of the day, it was pretty cool to let that happen.
What kind of pep talk did you give the kids before we went over there? It's like, I used to come over here.
We're not going to lose to Marshall is what I told them.
We're not going to lose to Marshall.
We will not lose. That is what I specifically told them, and they're like, "Well, but you're from Marshall." Yeah, it don't matter. We're not going to lose.
So when the meet was over, when all of the dust had done something, how much smack did you talk?
I ran around big time. So the kids called me Mr. B, and I said, "You know what B stands for?" And they're like, "What?" I said, "It's broom, because we just swept their hind end."
I like that. Just call him broom.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to, when you go to, like, I know you're there at Farm City Week, do you go to like all the competitions with your pupils to like Houston, San Antonio?
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people, and I just want to say thank you, because that's not your educator. That's putting outside hours and time into something away from family and home life. And people don't realize that sometimes what y'all put into this, man.
Yeah.
And so thank you to that. This year, your daily kind of life in a day of Mr. Beranek, tell us about what is it like? You come in, I'm sure the students are there with smiles on. They're bringing you gifts and hugs. Y'all do like art throughout the day. Yeah. What's a day like in your world, man?
Well, it starts first period in the morning. Have a kid open the doors, and as soon as the doors open, the chaos ensues.
Yeah.
And while that is happening, I try and give as much as I can as much as I can, which if I'm not giving 110%, the kids aren't going to give 110%. So my goal is to give them everything that I have, and all I ask is for them to show up and be on time and do their work, and that's it. And then once the chaos is done and the dust is settled in the shop, close the doors, roll out of here, and then get ready to start all over again.
What do you do when you go out of there? What do you do for fun?
Well, I go see my dad, go hang out with him, and we work on some things on the property. And I have 100 acres, and so I work on that.
Awesome.
Just trying to stay busy. I work my tail off. So
He doesn't have to do any duck hunting during duck season because he has the nice kids bring ducks to him.
oh yeah,
They bring ducks to
all
you.
they do.
Well, Mr. Beranek, thank you, man. I know the kids. I hear nothing but good things about you from the kids,
100%.
and I'm glad we have you here at Hallsville. Fans at home, inside the halls of Hallsville ISD, we'll see you next time.